Yep. Mm-hmm.
All good. The fence itself. Yeah, the cage. All right. In that case, then, I'll walk up to what looks like a gate. Oh. Is there a lock? Keyhole? I will try the key that I picked up in said keyhole.
It wasn't even locked.
Fair enough. I'll take the key back and step through. Which way is the water flowing? Alright, so it's like it's flowing from out under the bed and into the pools. Alright. What's this in front of me? I'm assuming this is like a chandelier above or something. Alright. I'm good. Alright. Do I recognize anything in here or no? Other than the stuff behind me. So. Yep. Alright. Alright. I'm going to go around the chandelier. I'm assuming there is a door here. Alright. $16. Alright. I'm gonna head over there, but I'm gonna go around the outside of the pool. I'm not gonna step into it. Yeah. Alright, I'll bite. I'll open the door. Hmm? Yeah, yep. Oh, very quickly, even though I dispelled it, is there still like the black residue across the bed and everything from the tunnel? Okay. Alright. Yeah. 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 Okay.
chat is saying that you seem to be silent.
Alright. Apparently, my mic, shut off. That's awesome. I have no idea. I was describing basically everything that they can see here. I'm sorry. It's technical difficulties. I apologize. Mock's voice is back. Yay! That's so frustrating. Okay. You find you're not alone, though.
Oh.
Sitting in the main chair of this dining table is that same woman. But she's not alone either. Amongst her are
Oh,
two of these slime-like things that have the makings of people's features. Then there's one that stands out, one that seems a bit different. It's a blood red colored version of her. You notice that the chair she's sitting in is stained red. The area on the table in front of her seems to drip crimson color. And in the distance, you make out sounds of splashing water. And you see two fragons beyond.
oh no. Revenge of the Fragon.
The drow woman at the
That might be-
main end of the table
Okay.
crosses her arms, turns her chair, and faces you, and lifts one knee over the other. Why do I get the feeling you weren't co-opted?
As he looks beat to shit and half blown up.
Things escalated.
And not in the fun way, I take it.
Yeah, it depends on your definition of fun.
Tell me, are my daughters among the living?
After things outside of anyone's control happened, they retaliated against me, thinking I caused an issue.
Answer the question. Are my
I'm walking
daughters-
out here. I'm walking out here. I don't think they would have let me live.
I see. And I have been nothing but a gracious host. To come into my home, kill my daughters, and disrespect my home and my bearing. I think it's clear what comes next. She grabs a knife from the table and begins to walk towards you. There's a smile on her face, and she seems to step with a heavy air of confidence, sort of sashaying as she moves.
Without turning my back, I'm gonna start move. I assume do I spy the door on the far side?
You do.
Yeah, without turning my back, I'm gonna start moving in that direction.
What's the matter, darling? Afraid of the consequences of your action.
Actions. that was started of not my own. Merely defending my life.
She gets over to here. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. And she lets loose a very devilish smile. Her eyes turn white. A gust of power builds from within her. You can feel the pressure of this energy. And then everything goes black. Meanwhile,
Mm, mm-hmm.
meanwhile,
Oh, good luck, Ferrum.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, I was opening a door,
you were-
unaware of what was going on for Ferrum.
you open a door. And inside, you see some sort of room.
I sure do.
There's things. What sort of tools are you all proficient in?
That's a good question. Herbalism kit and fishing tools.
Smithing.
Okay.
Thieves.
Melody, you recognize some parts of this as you see the means of making poultices, potions, over on the table, but things seem a little damaged. You all also notice two oddly colored versions of this same relic. They're covered in red, and as they move across the ground, they leave footprints of this crimson. That the ground itself seems to drink.
Weird.
The ground is covered in a layer of wax.
Oh, I bet that shit feels fucking weird on my feet.
It probably do. That's what you get for being barefooted entering Bozo.
Bozo. Listen, I had shoes. I outgrew them.
Right. Anywho. These two turn and look in your direction.
I'd like to resummon my scythe.
Okay, you resummon your scythe.
Just so I don't use up an action.
They stand beside each other. And then move in your direction. Samples. They seem to peek out. They seem like they struggled speaking. Samples. No.
Melody's gonna.
No, my sisters. Only death. Time for an initiative.
Wow.
Okay.
Sample these nuts.
Sample these nuts.
Change.
Alright. I will roll my 3 dice and then I will these.
Man, I can't roll for shit with initiative.
At least going last isn't the end of the world.
I'd rather not be first.
Doesn't being first benefit you though as an assassin?
You do.
I mean, it do, but
I don't think they
I
want the
also get my-
responsibility.
no, and I also can get my sneak attack off on any turn anyway.
Well, you have your assassinate, which is extra damage on top of a sneak attack.
Oh, I have to re-roll my damage in the last fight as well. Fuck.
Well, that's on you.
I forgot I had it.
That's on you.
Yeah, I know.
So,
You remember for this fight?
I do, but the one hit I hit killed, but...
I got a whopping 18. And then they got oh, it's okay. I 21 and a which means this one is in and this one. And you are done. Initiative. Okay. Hey, Tetris. You go first.
I'm gonna pull my rapier out.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask my rapier, am I okay to kill these people?
They reek of blood.
That's okay. I'm just gonna throw my daggers for
Alright, who are you throwing it at?
now. Probably the one on the right.
Gotcha. Roll the hit.
Is it D20? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have my daggers set up.
Roll a 3. You did. That unfortunately does not hit. And the dagger lands to the side. It wasn't a particularly grand throw, but you were also trying not to hit your allies in front of you.
Do I get to throw my second one?
If you drew your dagger.
As my
I think
bonus?
you had your rapier in your hand, though, right?
Yeah, but I have my offhand.
Yeah, but you'd have to draw another.
Yeah, I guess so. Never mind, just leave it.
You want to move anywhere?
Nope.
And your turn?
Yep.
This one... Actually, both of them stand still. The bride stands there looking at them. She... Let's see here. She focuses. Come on. You see her change. From within her body, a celestial mass seems to spread throughout her being. And she becomes a person of stars. She looks forward at the one in front of her. And she pulls her arm back. a constellation forming a bow. An arrow made of starlight flies out. Solid hit. That will hit. That could have been better. She does 7 damage. The woman. Okay. This one is going to. Okay. It attacks. It does not hit. It looks like within its charge, the attack collides into her, but Melody, you feel your ring sort of vibrate on your hand.
Oh. +2 AC from ceremony.
However, they attack again. This one with less oomph, seemingly stopped. Their momentum lost from the previous attack. Gecko!
It hurt my wife.
Yeah. I am going to bonus action rage. And we'll step up behind them and smack the one in front of us here.
Which one again? Sorry, I was distracted.
One I'm flanking with.
Oh, okay. Swing!
And flanking is allowed, right?
Oh yeah. Flanking.
Okay.
If flanking wasn't allowed, this would be a very rough game for Cassius.
I'm just making sure.
Fair enough. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 11 bludgeoning.
Oh, bro. Is it just bludgeoning?
It's just normal bludgeoning.
Your fist collides into them, and they feel solid. They take half damage.
Okay.
That's only attack number 1.
Yes. I will roll the second.
Go for it.
Wow.
That hits.
Thanks, advantage. You're doing good. 11 damage.
It adds up.
Hey, nothing if not consistent there.
Yeah.
You do notice that with the second hit, while she still seems relatively solid, her body seems to crack.
Okay.
Blood is pouring out of the cracks.
That will be my turn.
Melody.
Okay. Let's see. That doesn't seem correct. 10, 20. Okay. 25. So I think I can get here with 30 movement.
Yes, you can. And because I saw your path, you never went into the first one attack.
Yeah, I was avoiding the threatened square.
Yep. So you did a legal move in this weird game of checkers you're playing.
Yes, indeed. So, I would like to attack this one with my scythe at advantage, quote unquote, by flanking with Gecko. It's just gonna be a normal roll for me.
Swing.
14?
That does not hit.
Fuck.
Your weapon attempts to collide into it, and they seem to catch it.
they catch it.
You're not
Let me tell you.
restrained or anything, but that's how they're not taking it.
It's the anime grab the blade before it hits you fucking bullshit.
Uh-huh. Is that your turn?
Well. I'm really scared to use a spell, but Melody's stupid. I am going to use a spell slot to cast Hex.
Alright, who are you casting?
On this one.
Is there a save?
No, doesn't look like it. It is, you place a curse on a creature you can see within range until this. Well, I can actually just put the thing in the chat. What am I doing?
Yeah. Okay, what ability does it have disadvantage on?
I am going to. I'm gonna choose strength.
Alrighty.
It doesn't seem like they're attacking with dexterity.
You seem a little heavy-handed.
So it has disadvantage on strength-based things. That is one of my spell slots.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna pull out my short sword now as well, and I'm gonna go here and sneak attack on the one.
Yep. Because it just requires an ally within 5 feet of the enemy.
Yep.
Swing! I'll hit!
And then I also need to roll my poison damage as well.
So you do a total of 26?
Yeah.
Slashing and poison, you said?
Yeah.
And this is from the rapier, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I need to do my short sword as well.
So you feel that your rapier slams into its physical body, and for a second it seems like it's not going through before it breaks in. And how much was that again?
26.
26. That kills it.
Oh shit! That's a lot of damage.
26 is nothing to fucking laugh at.
Bye. Well, I guess I'll have my turn then.
So that was number 6. Next to number 1. And number 1 was attacked by you, right, Melody?
Yep.
Alright.
I tried.
We're gonna roll for attacks. Booyah! At disadvantage because strength-based attacking. So they got a 17.
I think, yeah, that hits. Oh shit! You rolled with my +2 from the ceremony. Melody needs better armor.
You take a total of 14 points of damage as it brings its heavy hand into you. And as it does so, its hand pulls from the wound some of your essence, your fight, your blood,
My blood.
and it
I need that.
flows into her. She gains 5 points of temporary vision. And then she swings again. Fumbles.
Thank God.
Alright. Since I'm attacking you, high or low, Melody?
Low.
That's not low.
That's not low.
Alrighty. So she attempts to swing at you again and ends up spinning. The force from her attack making her lose her balance. And she steps over here, giving you and Gecko an attack of opportunity.
Dang.
Nice. We take those.
She'll still be considered flanking because of where she was when this occurred.
Thank God.
That's a crit.
That's a fucking crit. Oh shit. Okay. Does my hex do double damage with that or no?
For now, I'm gonna say yes until I look it up. I'm just gonna say sure.
And then
I think it's a
dice, but there's the dice. Yeah, it's a d6, so it'll be 2d6.
Yep.
I think I needed to roll another d10 for my scythe.
Yes, you did.
It's just here we go.
So that is a total of 17,
8.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
So 8 necrotic damage and then 13 magical slashing.
21.
20.
Yeah.
So they take 16 in total because they had 5 Then, Gecko.
Well.
That's 6 because of your, it's just regular bludgeoning. They took some serious damage from your guys' combined strength. Whatever she sat from you, she has quickly lost and then some. That makes it a fright. Forgive me, sister, she says, as she fires another one of these star arrows. Make a light. Wow! 6 damage.
Yeah.
So huge. Gecko!
Hey. We'll step up and we'll do the punchy thing again.
Do the punchy thing.
Okay. Gonna tick off advantage. We don't got that.
That'll hit.
12, so 6.
You bring your fist back and it collides into her very center. The cracks form throughout her and she shatters like glass. Blood pooling. The back.
Yippee!
Congratulations! Hooray!
Hi.
We did it.
Alrighty. Hold on a moment.
Melody's probably holding where that wound was. Just gonna step over here a little bit.
So, do we need to like wreck the place fully, or is that enough?
Just a second. Swap. She seems to hold her head up as she takes a breath, and the stars within her seem to dissipate as her regular form begins to appear. She points forward. Those will do nicely.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yep. If you destroy the source, it won't matter about any of the other materials. But if we want to be thorough, she reaches into her robes again, and she pulls out a bottle of alchemist fire.
Ooh.
We just put this into the basin, and she gestures towards them.
Like putting sugar in a gas tank.
I apologize, but I can't bring myself to do this.
Well, no one else is gonna do it. I can do it.
She holds out the alchemist fire.
All right. And I will walk over to the basin and just slam dunk it in there.
Alley bit.
Yep.
You gonna put the flare on it? You gonna put the? Or you just gonna?
You want me to do it in athletics?
Do you want to put flare on it?
Yeah, fuck it, sure. I'll do it in
Yeah,
athletics.
fucking athletics. Let's do this shit.
21.
Yeah. Dribbling this would be a bad idea, and I don't think any of you have a sense of how basketball is played. Yet, you have an idea of how to do this with style and fashion. You'll do this the Warriors way.
I'll do this the man thing way.
Uh-huh. You charge forward, leap into the air, spinning the vial all around you before just bringing it down with great force into the tank. The fire erupts, but it doesn't leap out of the basin. It seems whatever surface has formed contains it. But you see this fire spreading and spreading and spreading. And you hear the sounds of cries of pain echoing throughout the pipe that the fire is dancing down. And then everything goes silent. Except for the flames. Melody and Catris. While Gecko is slam dunking a firebomb, what are you two doing?
First things first, I am going to check the 2 riders I have in my seaweed belt. See if they're okay.
The frog appears to be sitting on Sabine's head. Sabine is doing his best to get them.
Melody will separate them.
The frog croaks.
And she's going to start making her way towards the door. She's not technically sneaking, but she's definitely not trying to draw attention to herself as she's trying to slip through the door really quick.
So you're being stealthy.
I suppose I am trying to be stealthy.
Catros, do you care about Melody being sneaky? Gecko,
Yeah.
Gecko, you're too busy doing your slam dunk techniques.
Alright.
Alright,
I'm
roll
doing
a
perception. Oh.
perception. The Frife as well.
Oh, I say I care. I've got no chance.
Well, everybody notices Melody. But
Melody doesn't notice.
the Frife doesn't really follow. She's taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Catros, what are you doing?
Once again, how familiar is anything in here to me?
You recognize those basins of there. It's really strange because unlike everything else in this place, those seem like exactly how you remember them. Those hold oil. Processed oil, but oil.
Okay. Interesting. Can I go and inspect them?
Yes, absolutely.
Would I be able to tell how old the oil in them is?
You'd have to interact with it a bit more, but there is a way to check. The best way to check would be to go over to its output pouch, where you see some instruments that I had nothing to use for on this. There was fucking nothing. I tried. To take us basically a little bit. And there is a bit of age to it, but it does seem to be still quite usable. Let me think here for a second. Because this isn't strictly stone. I'm gonna say give me I'm gonna give you two options. You can either do a medicine check, or you can give me a history check. This is what is absolutely producing the points. It is a bit of petroleum. You remember that there were a lot of things that your clans were doing by harnessing various bits of oil from the Arctic waters. You don't remember everything they were doing, you were a child. But you do remember that your family was involved in this somewhat. Now roll me a perception. I'll give you this. You don't take notice to most of the other things, but you do notice on the container next to you is your family's crest.
Nice.
The 5 steps forward. We need these destroyed. This has to end.
Just like yell over at Gecko, like, Gecko, got that fireball?
Are they flammable stuff in there?
Yes.
Very.
Oh yeah, I can take care of that. You guys might not want to be in here when I do it, though.
Good plan.
She steps
Good
over
shit.
to this table. She grabs a couple of things. Steps over here and grabs one other. And then steps out. Melody, what have you been doing while all this is going on?
Shortly after stepping out from the door and closing it mostly behind herself, she is going to pull her scarf down and pull out a healing potion to drink.
Okay.
And I imagine the feeling of drinking this healing potion while she's fucking starving is like when I chug a Red Bull at work without having eaten yet. So I imagine it doesn't feel too good
It's
despite the heat.
unpleasant. It's helping with your thirst, but it's
What thirst?
right. You don't have thirst.
So what is it? 2d4 plus 2 for a normal healing potion?
Here.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
So that's 6. Less than I was hoping for.
Some.
It is something. And then she holds her stomach as that hunger is definitely still there. And she will try to pull out a ration and start to eat until she hears someone coming near the door, and then she's going to quickly put the ration away
I'm
and
gonna
pull her scarf
say,
back up.
with a hurried thing, you're able to eat one ration.
Okay.
You still need to eat
Yep.
another one to remove the effect.
Mm-hmm.
But you're made progress.
Mm-hmm.
The door opens as Catras steps out.
So, Catris, as you step out, you basically see Melody fixing her scarf to be back over her face. She seems to be side-eyed glaring at you a bit.
Yeah, Catras doesn't care.
I didn't give a fuck right now.
Yeah, whatever. Melody's glaring at me. What else?
I'll just say there's gonna be an explosion.
Before I follow shortly behind, in her arms, handful of dolls.
Melody will step a bit further away from the door with that warning from Catris.
Alrighty, Gecko, the fuck you doing?
I am going to attempt to pierce this tank with my fist.
Alright. Roll me a punch. Actually, no, don't roll me a punch, roll me damage. I'm not gonna make you miss an inanimate object.
Okay. 10.
You make a good dent.
Okay.
Do it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going until we.
Yeah.
11.
So we strike oil.
Give it one more. That'll be enough.
Alright.
Your
And
fist
as I
breaks through.
and as I do so, I will ignite my fire root. This is gonna hurt.
Okay,
Oh no.
roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm not good at those.
No,
Okay.
no, it's not gonna be enough. Alrighty. Hold on. So the fire ignites and immediately it rushes through all of the containers. The pressure inside builds and builds and builds in a fraction of a second. And then all of that energy releases. This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to do this. You take 24 fire damage.
Okay.
And you are blown backwards. Boom! Huh.
Okay.
Huh.
You can also just type minus whatever damage and it'll auto do math.
So I don't know why I didn't think you guys were gonna do this with fire, because I figured you weren't going to blow yourselves up. Prove me wrong, why don't you? Crack boom goes the room, and as the dust fades, congratulations, you have blown up the walls.
Hey.
And
Hey.
there's something you see that shouldn't be there.
It's our fucking boat!
Hello?
You see the opportunity's edge.
Got cut off. Just hear the excited noise.
Oh.
Rocky. I don't know if this is the same Opportunity's Edge, though.
Hey guys! You should see this.
I'm gonna do a step back through.
There, that's where the explosion.
Okay.
It's a very official, very professional.
You really went all out for that explosion effect.
Kaboom!
And that is where I'm going to call.
Shit.
Cause I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
It's 11 p.m. for you.
Next time, hopefully, I'll be able to get the polls figured out and not crash the stream. But I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and enjoying this. I absolutely appreciate the support. Thank you to the players for putting up with my shenanigans. Trinky and Karanzi, what are your guys' plans for this week?
Dreaming Saturday. Now my Wi-Fi's fixed, but that's about it. Oh wait, no, I can stream a Cronzy on Sunday. So whatever Cronzy.
I was about to ask, are we doing something on Sunday?
Yeah, I think so.
So the answer is yes, we'll be doing something Sunday. We will work that out.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
As for me, Final Fantasy tomorrow. And then on Saturday, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try and get another session for Monster Prom
Thoroughly enjoying
going. I really am. It is a lot of fun.
Stu, do you have any plans for this weekend?
Hard maybe. I might be streaming more Cave Story tomorrow so I can finish Cave Story, but also it's been really fucking hot and I don't want to just sit in the office and melt into a puddle live.
Fair enough. Well, coming from your own local streamer puddle, I appreciate all of this. Next week we'll be doing more of this, so if you want to see where things go, I'll see you then. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.